Well, friends, it is the end of Brian Tracy's sales success, but it is only the beginning for us. We're going to go into chapter 21, and chapter 21 is a great one. It is not about any skill or trait. This just wraps everything up, puts a bow on it, and then sends you out into the selling world to achieve the sales success that we've covered in the previous 20 chapters. I want to thank you all for hanging out with me. Now, if you caught this series somewhere in the middle, the easiest place to find the entire book conversation, or I guess the book group that we have, is going to be on YouTube, and you can just go and search Neil Oates on YouTube, and then just go to the Brian Tracy Sales Success playlist. All 21 videos are going to be there. So chapter 21, there are no limits, and that is absolutely true, not only in sales but in your life. So we're going to talk about a couple of skills, couple of ideas in here, a couple things that Brian highlights, but I don't want you to get stuck in thinking this is all about sales success. Especially chapter 21, there are no limits. So there are things that you have in life that you can take and apply some of these principles to. So you have all the skills and the ability right now to sell and earn twice as much as you are earning today, and probably much, much more. Now, the challenge I'm going to make to you is for you to believe that statement right there. Now, how are you going to earn twice or maybe much, much more than you're currently making? The first way is I guess the definition is simple, but the execution is where the work comes in. It's be the best. And be the best means to make a decision to become excellent in the field of selling. I know for some of you, this may be the very first training or exposure you've had to any type of sales training. And that is crazy for those of us who call ourselves sales professionals. So dive into learning all about sales, as much about sales, the techniques, the tips, tricks, best practices as you can to be the best. The main reason that people don't get into the top 10% in selling is because they never make a decision to do so. So I'm going to ask you, have you made a decision to be in the top 10% in the sales of your industry? If you haven't, make that decision right now, and you'll immediately separate yourself and elevate yourself above those who have never made that decision. All sales skills are learnable. Hey, if I can do it, you can do it. I was never a salesman by, I guess, by nature. It's something that I had to learn. I learned the skills, and I am a student of them today. And I encourage you to become a student of sales as well, because we are always selling. And as Grant Cardone says, you have to sell or be sold. So you want to learn the key skill. The fact is that you could only be one skill away from doubling your income or becoming one of the highest paid people in your industry. Whatever industry that is, you could be one key skill away. That could be with the listing presentation. It could be knowing product knowledge. It might be knowing market knowledge and stats. Whatever it is, you could only be one skill away from becoming the best in your industry. And I believe that with a little bit or with a lot of studying and a lot of hard work and determination, each of us, myself included, can reach that number one slot because someone has done it and they're currently doing it right now. Something that I didn't highlight, but it's because it's a part of my life every day and I want to share it with you, is to preserve your health and energy. Take excellent care of your physical health. People live longer and live better today than at any other time in human history. So just think about that. If you want to build a business, a career, a sales pipeline that is going to go for years and years, It's only necessary, it only makes sense that you yourself will take care of your body so that you could be here to reap the rewards of all of the hard work that we've put in from learning the sales success here in the book. Speak positively to yourself. 95% of your emotions are determined by the way you talk to yourself as you go through your day. It's not the outside world. 95% of your emotions are determined about how you speak to yourself, about how I speak to myself. All of the noise outside is only 5% of our emotional strength. And you want to take continuous action. I'm always erring on the side of taking action, so I like to turn thoughts into actions faster. So become intensely action oriented in everything you do. So Albert Einstein said, nothing happens until something moves. So I'm going to challenge you. There are a lot of challenges in this last video. I'm going to challenge you to be intensely action oriented in everything that you do. And the last bit here that I'm going to share with you before you go on your way, it says, remember, the faster you move, the more people you see. The more people you see, the more sales you make. The more sales you make, the more income you will earn. The more income you earn, the more motivated you will be to see even more people make more sales and earn even higher income. That was a lot. Hopefully you got that. I want to thank you all again for taking this 21 chapter journey with me into what I think is one of the easiest and best sales resources for sales professionals, everyone, Brian Tracy's Sales Success. I would absolutely love and would be honored if you would share this series of videos with family members, friends, loved ones, colleagues, anyone you think would benefit from them. And most importantly, give me some feedback. Let me know what you guys liked, what you didn't like, what you would like to see different, or what results you got from this. We're giving this to you for free because we want to see the levels of sales and the levels of people's lives elevate to new heights. So this is going to be me signing out for the last time with the Sales Success book. Until next time. We've been saying it for a long time, for about 20 chapters now. We're going to make this 21. Don't be average. Be world renowned. Peace.